It's just unbelievable how many years have gone, how many people are still here. Some have already passed on, but it has just been a wonderful ride for me. As I look around, I just can't believe how many people are still here and are going to be able to go on and get together and have the good times that we always had with senior friends. When I look back to my beginning in 1993, we had a good group of senior friends. Midge Harold was there before me, and she had already started a very good program, and I had the pleasure of just building on that program and adding to over the years myself. And when Bonnie just asked me this morning about speaking for a minute, I just did not have time all day to really make any notes, so I just jotted down a few things that I told her. I had been reminiscing also when I found out they were going to have this, and I was invited to come tonight. But to me, senior friends means a lot of things. It means good people, good things that we got to do together. Is it ringing? A little bit? Okay. But anyway, these are some of the things that I thought about when I think back on senior friends. Not just your smiling faces, but the many things that we did and we did together. But 384 clinics was just an average of what I came up with that I did at Mercer Mall twice a month. And that was blood pressure and some things. Is that ringing? You're all right. Okay. 168 monthly meetings. We had monthly meetings, monthly, of course, and 168 potlucks, 55 trips, 6 cruises, about 8 hay rides. We started that in the last few years. We did 6 fashion shows, some at Holiday Inn, some at Mercer Mall. Those were a lot of fun for the ladies to get out there and strut their stuff, and they had a real good time, and I had a good time seeing them do that. But it just goes on and on. And then I think about some of the things that I'm able to reminisce tonight as I spoke to people at different tables. We had bus hijacking once. We did a day mystery trip, and we had a hijacking, and we had a wedding. And Mr. Vine, sitting here, who was the president of Senior Friends for such a long time, he became the groom that day, and we just had a glorious, glorious time. Anybody here that remembers that trip? Oh, it was fun, wasn't it? We had broke down buses. I can remember it was an awesome thing. Of course, I am a nurse, and that carried forth, always over in Senior Friends. And I remember one of my seniors had called me in the middle of the night one night. We were on a trip out west, and she called me and told me she had a bug on her toe, and she was real upset. I went over to check, and she had a tick on her toe. So anyway, that was one of the funny things. But it just would go on and on and on. And then as I started Senior Friends and didn't really know what I was doing, I just prayed a lot, and things just, kind of came to mind, and we just increased the things that, we could do. And y'all were with me on a personal note through a whole lot of things. We became family. You knew all about my family. You asked all the time, just as you did tonight. And so that was just so special, I can't even tell you. And you're still family to me, and always will be. When I was in Senior Friends, I now have 6 grandchildren. I had the first grandchild when I first started Senior Friends, and they're from age 1 now to age 12. Many of you asked me about Tanner tonight, my little grandson that everybody knows. Tanner's 8 years old now, and in the 2nd grade, and it's just unbelievable. But he remembers a lot of you seniors. He remembers Imogene, who was so good. John's passed on now, but Imogene and John bought him his first little wagon and tricycle and so many little things over the years. Special things you've done will never go unnoticed as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I want to say just thanks for the memories, because you were just a special part of my life and my children's life and my husband's life. And I'm so happy that Bonnie's going to go forward to continue Senior Friends when I can no longer do it. That was the one thing that bothered me more than anything. I wanted the program to continue. today, people that got to do a lot of fun things on not just a lot of them on a daily basis, but always on a weekly basis, and then on and on, bingo, so many other things that you're able to do and you're continuing doing. I'm so thankful to the city that's going to help with this program. You just never know how meaningful it is to people that are just, don't have the opportunity to do anything, but this gives them an opportunity to get out and be with each other. I just wanted to mention one thing. A lot of you asked me tonight about my husband, and just are personal to me, so I just want to mention that Barry, my husband, of course you all know I've had health problems over the last 3 years, but I'm now on my feet and not walking with the arm fracture cane. I'm really pleased with that. My husband now has cancer. You all know Barry, and he now has cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We're halfway through our chemotherapy. We've got until January, but he is doing some better, and he said to tell everybody hello. We've not only through senior friends, but he also volunteered at the hospital, and but he said to tell everybody hi and to keep him in your prayers because he's going to get through this, and I believe that together we will. And so I just wanted to pass that on to you because, like I said, I had so many people ask me. But anyway, if I can ever help Bonnie, I want her to please call me. Maybe I'll get to come sometime when you do something. You're all still a part of my life, and it will be so much fun. And maybe after he gets over his treatments, I can do that. But you just press forward, be there for her like you were for me, and this is still going to be a successful program. Yours just got some good things in store for you. So take care, and God bless you all.